My wonderful Geminis. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with a very special reading on today. Happy Wednesday, Geminis. Hopefully you all are having a fantastic day, but then again, I know you are, because that's the intention you set, Geminis. Yes. Let's get right into your reading. This is a general reading. By now you know that, so please take what resonates with you. Let's go. Most High God in the universe, please give me a special reading for my wonderful Geminis as it relates to every area of their lives, specifically in areas of power and intellect, money and wealth, creativity and emotions, and spirituality, and where they need to take action. What information do we have for my versatile, smart, enthusiastic, funny, outgoing, very flexible, gentle, affectionate, curious, adaptable, highly intelligent, yes, mutable sign, Gemini. Yes, Gemini, let's get into your reading. We are 2 days away from the new moon. New moon, new you. Yes. When that moon is waning, that's telling you, hey, let things fall by the wayside, because you're welcoming in the new. You're welcoming in new friendships. You're welcoming in new tribe members. You're welcoming in new family. You're welcoming new money, new opportunities, new. Just think new. So when things fall out of range, let them fall out of range with no resistance whatsoever. That's what waning means. Yes. Yes. All right. Let's see what the cards have to say. If you're interested in a personal reading, my information is down below. Yes, it looks like a lot of you all are walking away from situations that don't serve your highest purpose, right? So some of the things that don't serve any of our highest purpose is fear, doubt, addiction of any sort, addiction to food, addiction to anything. It could be drugs, alcohol, whatever. It doesn't serve our highest purpose, right? Because you don't want anything, especially like with, I don't want to say especially with food. I was going to say especially with food, but you really want to monitor what you put in your body. I mean, really. Some foods are passing through many different hands, many different spirits, the whole 9 yards. That is why in Christendom and some of the other religious practices, people pray over their food, right? But you really want to make sure you protect the energy around you and within you and also around you, right? We have 4 planets that's currently retrograde right now. We have Pluto, we have Saturn, we have Jupiter, and we have Neptune that are retrograde. Boom, I see you are receiving money. Right out the deck, I see you receiving more money. So some of you all may be having new opportunities coming your way for you to make more money. Grab them. Take full advantage. So whatever is falling by the wayside, Gemini, I need you all to just let it fall by the wayside, because again, you're stepping into a new phase. You're stepping into a new phase. And so stepping into a new phase, what I love about the different moon phases is that they all mean something different, right? And helping us to get to our highest self, to complete our mission in this realm. So I see a lot of you all having healing energy, right? Yes, being healed from some past things, whether it's past ending of some friendships, past ending working relationships, the ending of something. But I see you all having a lot of healing energy, but you had to do some soul searching first, right? So this card right here, the star card, is attached to the Aquarius. Some of you all could have Aquarius in your chart. Some of you all actually may have Virgo in your chart, right? So Aquarius and Virgo are both highly intelligent signs. You're intelligent, but so are they. Virgos are divine feminine sign. Aquarius is divine masculine sign, but they're also air sign, just like you. Highly intelligent, right? Beautiful thing about this part right here is that you are fixated. If you're going to be fixated on something, you're going to be fixated on something beautiful, which is your healing, right? Healing energy. You're fixated on healing energy. Let's pull this card out so you can really see what I'm talking about. This is healing energy. Just knowing that you shine bright no matter where you go. You're dropping off these golden nuggets of healing other people, right? Healers also attract a lot of energy too. So you've done some soul searching, right? And for some of you all, you had to kind of sort of back up for a minute and take some time for self, which is wonderful, Gemini. Absolutely wonderful. Because again, you're in preparation to receive more money. Go out there and get your coins, Gemini. Fist bump. Yes. And so you all had to walk away from some things that really didn't serve your highest purpose. Like some of you all have been through the fire with family members. Some of you all have been through the fire with old friends. Some of you all have been through the fire in your work situation. So let's say you don't leave your job and you've really been through some really challenging situations at work where you may have felt like it's a hostile work environment, or you feel like you had to walk on eggshells or whatever. Walking away from that is more or less walking away from fear. If you're not physically walking away from the job, you're walking away from the fear of what could happen if I stood up for myself, right? Mutable signs, you all would rather get along with people than fight, but there are times where sometimes things push your buttons so much so you have to stand up for yourselves, right? And so some of you all have walked away from fear. Some of you all have walked away from doubt. Some of you all have walked away from being addicted to certain situations. You have really, really been through the fire. Some of you all have been through the fire with a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, right? Somebody has fire in their sign. It doesn't necessarily mean it has to be their sun sign. It could be somewhere in their chart, but the person was just like very fiery, coming at you like, 1,000 miles per hour. You had to walk away from some things like that, right? Now I see your thoughts becoming a lot more organized, right? What's interesting about these major arcana that I have up here is that we have 2 earth signs and we have a air sign, right? That's the common piece. Here we have the Virgo and the Taurus, both earth signs, right? Here's the common piece between the Aquarius and the Taurus. They're both fixed, right? So because you've had to walk away from certain situations, whether you physically walked away from a job, or you physically, which is a professional relationship, or you physically walked away from some other relationships, you feel a lot better. Your thoughts are a lot more organized. They're a lot clearer now. You have a lot of energy. You feel like you had a second wind, right? Yes, amazing. So again, you are healed. See, you when you do the energy work, this is a beautiful thing. This is really, really the beautiful thing, Geminis. When you do energy work, every single person around you within your sphere of influence actually benefits from it. Everybody, right? Because your yeses are yeses, your no's are no's. You have done all of the, maybe some childhood trauma healing, going to therapy, doing whatever you need to do to balance out that energy. And this is what it's letting me know right here, that you have balanced out your energy. You have become fixated on being healed. Complete and total healing, shining, letting your light shine from within. So remember I said we have 4 planets that's retrograde. We're not doing numbers today. So Pluto being retrograde is encouraging all of us to declutter. So remember when I was saying you're walking away from some things, you're decluttering, you're walking away from, or you're getting rid of some things that just don't serve your highest purpose, right? Fear, doubt, addiction, whatever it is that's stopping you from clearly seeing everything in your spiritual house. That's why I always recommend go watch some of the other videos in your spiritual house, whether your moon sign, you could have a moon sign as a Taurus or Virgo or Aquarius or whatever. Your rising could be one of these signs or whatever. So you want to watch some of those other videos to tie everything, because we're not just comprised of just our sun sign. That's our identity, but it can also be our ego, right? So when you're out of balance, Gemini, you could become, feel like you're making a lot of bad decisions. You could feel like you're very anxious. You could feel like you have a lack of direction when you're out of balance. But when you are balanced out, it's all those wonderful things that I shared with you, before, about being flexible, outgoing, funny, enthusiastic, smart, versatile, all those other wonderful things. So this is really about accepting all parts of yourself. That's what the whole soul searching is about. Some of you all have absolutely been in hostile situations that you had to just walk away from. And some of them could have been in the workplace. I'm seeing some of you all have had to, and when I say hostile is not to be used interchangeably with volatile, right? It could have become volatile, but right now your primary focus is on your long-term goals and your money. Saturn, which is retrograde right now, right? So Saturn is the planet of ambition. Yes. Matter of fact, Saturn is Aquarius's and Capricorn's ruling planet, right? So here we have some more Earth up here, right? Here's the thing where your focus is now. You've taken your attention away from things that serve your highest purpose, things that were hostile, right? That made you almost feel like, oh my God, I don't even want to be in this situation. I don't want to give any more energy to this hostile energy. This is hostile energy, right? Being around people who are liars, manipulators, gaslighters, the whole 9 yards, right? It can be so frustrating that it just almost makes you just want to just scream. And so you're like, no, I'm not going to be around that type of energy anymore because it's taking up time. We have 1,440 minutes in a 24-hour period, right? What are you doing with your time? Are you wasting your time on hostile energy when you already know that these type of people have been exposed? Liars, manipulators, all this other stuff going on? No, absolutely not. That's not using your time wisely, especially since the universe once exposed it in the first place so that you can make room, so you can not resist it falling out of range, so that the universe can send more money your way. And legacy wealth is what the universe is trying to send to you. So why would you allow a manipulator to stay in your space when the universe is like trying to make room for you? This is what I love about the universe, and this is why I'm not a fan of people who try to humble people. You know, people try to expose people online and vibrating low and trying to hurt people. And I got receipts for this and that and all of that. Okay. It's because the universe keeps everything balanced out anyway. The moment we take action, we're setting off a series of events in the universe. It's up to you whether you're setting off high vibrational or low vibrational, because karma never forgets, right? So yes, so you can set off some series of events of good karma or bad. Here we have a lot of you all have reached your crown, your God level of clarity, right? Crown chakra, right? Where you're really sitting down somewhere. Some of you all are starting to listen to more high vibrational music, maybe envisioning yourself sitting on a beach. You know, listening to the water hit up against the rocks and the whole 9 yards. And by the way, when I said I'm not in support of a whole lot of receipts, that's only in certain instances, right? But I'm saying for the purpose of trying to hurt somebody. Of course, obviously you need receipts, right? Especially if you need to hang on to something, like if you have to go to court or something like that. So I wanted to just add that one little piece because there are certainly entities out here who are just trying to do things to hurt other people. And those are distractions. And so you have to allow those things to fall by the wayside, Gemini, so that you can continue vibrating higher. And also being in a posture of gratitude is going to help you significantly, because why? The universe, again, is saying, hey, this person is operating in faith. They actually see it in their spiritual eye, with their spiritual eyes, before it's actually released to them. So this is a really, really good reading for you. Like I said, the sooner Geminis, you get to a point of, once the universe exposes people and things around you, that you just sever ties and move on to make space for newer energies to come in your life at a higher frequency, the better you will feel. This is how you will feel, like this person right here throwing up a baton. This right here, some of you all have Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius in your chart, or maybe you're influenced by Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, but this is that fire in you, right? This is that fire in you. Yes, that's what the fire is. Yep, in you. So put on your yellow. Put on the color yellow, which really resonates with Geminis. This is your power, one of your power colors, right? You feel sunny, you feel happy, you feel positive, you feel free. Yes, you feel empowered. That color resonates with your solar plexus chakras, even though air sign, when we talk about chakras, the heart chakra resonates with air element. So you want to get that power back. You want to get your heart feeling like in that giving mode, because remember, you all are givers by default, but you want to only give out love, right? You want to just exude love, exude healing. That's what getting it all together is all about. So again, allowing people to fall by the wayside, because again, the universe is trying to replace this lost energy with this right here. Trying to trying to remove hostility, manipulation, lying, game playing, all that stuff with this money, legacy wealth, and more of it. So why not let it happen? Let's pull an oracle card and see what the oracle cards have to say. I love this reading for you, Geminis, because absolutely you deserve it. You absolutely deserve it, right? But some of you all have some new projects coming down the pike. Some of you all have, like I said, a lot of new opportunities coming your way. So, hey, as you ascend higher, people are going to fall out of range anyway. Let it happen and just keep on moving forward. You got family members that say, oh, you don't talk to us as much. You haven't been as available or as accessible as much as you were before. And you think you're better than. hey, whatever, whatever you want to think. Hey, I don't have time for that. Here we have look to the stars. Yes. These are moon phases that we're looking at. All of these are moon phases. You're moving into a new moon in 2 days. So take full advantage of what's happening to you. Again, don't stress out about people who don't call you anymore, people who are, being exposed as having some sort of maybe some jealousy or some kind of rage or hostility or whatever. And cut those relationships off and keep it moving forward so that you can receive exactly what the universe is trying to release to you, which is more money. That's what I have for you, Geminis. Have a great one. Bye.